we are following the Seoul City Wall trail. I think we have to go Samcheongungon, so I think that's where we should head it over. So you can see lots of restaurants. You know, old houses were converted into restaurants too, which is nice. We found this open library, so anybody can just take books out. That's pretty nice. So we started on this trail that circles around Seoul. Near is Samcheong Park. So there is Inangsan, there's N Tower on the south. Yeah, unfortunately there is some kind of smoke, haze, so you cannot see very clearly, but you can see the whole, you know, downtown area of Seoul. You can see that this is a really nice viewpoint, but you have to be careful. I just almost fell off the cliff. I better step back a little bit. Yeah, it's dangerous. Don't do this at home. This is the Seoul City Wall that circles around the old part of Seoul. They restored quite a bit, I think. I think more than 50% were restored. It is nice. There's a trail. It goes all the way to Inangsan, which is quite steep. Yeah, unless you are very strong, I don't recommend going over there. It's quite steep. It's very challenging. Yeah, even for experienced hikers, it'll be quite a bit of a challenge. We are walking along the Seoul City Wall. On the other side, we are inside the city wall just now, but now we are outside. Yeah, of course now all this area is now part of Seoul. Seoul expanded since then, of course. So this is but this used to be the old territory of Seoul. There are soldiers over there, the army base. So you cannot go over there. So that's where we are on the other side. It's another example of good imagination and engineering. So, yeah, all throughout the walls. So we came to the other side, inside the city walls, because the army, you passed the army base, so we can go inside now. This is the section where the wall is out, so it's disconnected, unfortunately, so you have to find a way. So I think it's over there. So the sign is not very clear, but that's where the Haehamun is. So that's where we are heading. So you can see the old remains, so it's not very clear, but you can see the old city wall was converted into just a regular wall later in modern times. What we are saying is so this is where the city wall is there, and then it's lost completely over there and reconnects from here. As you can see, you can still see the old remains of the city wall here and there. So it's not complete explanation of why you see different shapes of the stones. So it says from the 14th century they used the natural shaped stones, the smaller stones, and then around the 15th century they started to make shape to more rounded shape, and then the stones became more like standardized, and now it's completely standardized, and the stones became bigger. So you can see it's not like the wall was built in one shot. It's built over 5 centuries. So the restoring. So this is where the restored section begins again here. So that's Haehamun. yeah, over there. I was asking, if the smaller stones, more natural-looking stones, were used in earlier century, and why are they on the top and where the bigger stones at the bottom? Well, my theory is that the walls, were taken down several times. So when they rebuilt it, restored it, they probably used the same stones. And of course, it makes sense to use bigger stones at the bottom and then use the smaller stones at the top. But the same stones were used. So that's my theory. So as you can see, the outer shell of the wall is granite, but inside there are some softer stones, and then behind that is the mound. So it's almost impossible to break the wall, because even if you break the outer shell, it's going to backfill from the behind. So it's almost impossible to break the wall. So it's the disintegration of the wall is probably due to natural causes like flood. Coming home now. It's nice to have a walk around the Seoul City Wall. So next time, hopefully we can circle around the whole city wall. Okay. Bye bye.